Hi guys. All right. Welcome to Launch Fitness. Today on Launch Fitness, we are going through a quick yoga video, and then we're going to follow it with some weights. If you want to just do the yoga portion, I invite you to do that. That's for beginners, intermediates, advanced, whatever level you're at. And then the weight training, more intermediate, advanced, but just follow along as best as you can. You can always use isometrics if you don't have dumbbells. So let's get started standing up. Great. So we're going to take a big inhale. Arms come up overhead. Exhale. Hands come to prayer center. Good. On an inhale, raise those arms up. Little arch in the back. Exhale. Hands prayer center. On the next inhale, big inhale. Catch your left wrist, lift and lengthen as you exhale to the right. Inhale, grab the opposite wrist, lift and lengthen to the left. Now when we're doing this, I want you to think of planting the opposing heel down in the direction that you're going. So that way you're lifting and lengthening as opposed to crunching, okay? Inhale to the middle. Now on an exhale, we're gonna swan dive down. So your knees can be bent pretty generously. This is the very beginning, so I don't expect you to be super flexible. On an inhale, we're gonna lengthen to a flat back. So your hands can either go on your quadriceps or your shins here. On an exhale, fold. Again, inhale, flat back. Head is up, shoulders are back, abs are tight. Exhale, fold. Bend the right knee. On an inhale, I'm raising that left arm up. My gaze is up towards my fingertips. On an exhale, keeping the right knee bent. Feeling the benefits in the outside of that left leg. Now bend that left leg. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Gaze is up. And on an exhale, keeping the left knee bent. Feel the benefits of the stretch on the outside of the right leg. Good. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last, shoulders roll back and down. On an inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come to prayer center. Now, when your hands are here in prayer center, I would like you to set an intention for your practice. It can be a mantra, it can be an intention, a reasoning why you're here doing yoga with me. So if it's a mantra like I am strong, I am capable, I would love for you to use that. Every time we come here to prayer center, I would like you to say that mantra to yourself. Breathing nice and deeply, or if you're setting an intention for yourself, just remember that intention and be mindful. All right, so on the next inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step my left foot back, stepping my right foot back. So our first plank of the day, activating the core, very important. My fingertips are spread nice and wide, kind of rocking forward and back, side to side. Firing up that core a little bit. Good. Now what I'm going to have you do is slowly come on down to the knees. And on an exhale, you're going to hug your elbows in close to your body as you lower down your whole body nice and slow. Perfect. My elbows are pulling back as I inhale. Lift and exhale. Back down. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, mini cobra here. Exhale. On the next inhale, we're gonna take the full expression. So inhale, pushing through the ground. My gaze is up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, knees wide, feet together, sit back into child's pose. Taking a few deep, deep breaths here. And when you're ready, coming onto all fours. So from here, we're doing a couple cat-cows. So my knees are shoulder width, hands are shoulder width. On an inhale, I drop my belly button down. Gaze is up. Exhale, push through the ground. Look towards my belly button. Inhale, arch again. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, push through the ground. Hollow position. Awesome. Coming to a flat back now. Tucking my toes, taking the first downward dog of the day. Fingertips are spread wide. Keep the knees bent. Send the tailbone up high to the sky. And I'm pushing my chest towards the ground before I slowly let my heels sink down. This is just to allow for proper alignment. You don't want to strain your neck, so absolutely none of that. Let your head just hang there in the middle. And we're going to walk out the dog a little bit. So push in opposite palm, opposite heel. Feel the lengthening in the back of the leg each time you push your heel down. Inhale, we're going for our tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Good. Now we're going to plank, plunge forward, into plank, I should say. And we're going to roll to the outside of our left foot, opening up side oblique. Our gaze is up towards that right hand. Now, if this is too much for you, you can drop down onto the knee and bring your gaze up here. If not, my feet are stacked. My right foot is in front of my left. Good. I'm going back to the middle. Kind of resetting myself before I go over onto the outside of the right foot and lift up here. My gaze is up towards my left fingertips. Now again, if this is too much for you, again, I welcome you to come here onto your knee and lift, okay? Good, back to the middle. Okay. Good, on an exhale, lowering down. On an inhale, full cobra position. On an exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Pedal out the dog a little more if you need to. We should be coming a little more flexible, a little more pliable now. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Now, I'm bringing my left foot towards the middle. As I inhale, raise my right leg all the way up to the sky. I'm going to bend my knee so that my heel is trying to touch my bum. Still keeping my chest pushed towards the ground here. Inhale, lift it back up high to the sky, and exhale, pulling it all the way forward. So I'm going to switch positions here so you guys can see me a little better. Kind of rocking forward and back here. I'm going to plant my left hand, raise my right arm up, little twist here. Good, exhale down. Taking the back knee down. On an inhale, gonna send myself forward so my hips, the front of my leg right here, and my hip flexors are really gonna feel this. So just take a few deep breaths here. A lot of runners tend to experience a lot of tight hips, so this is a great stretch right here. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, little twist, so left hand goes to the outside of the right knee. Twist, looking over my right shoulder. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, now I'm coming to a hamstring stretch, so I'm thinking of pulling my right hip back and down as I fold over. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good, now coming forward again, planting my left palm on the ground, rolling onto the outside of my right foot. I'm going to try to grab my left toes. Now, if you need a belt or a strap, feel free to use that to help you really feel this quadriceps stretch. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. So if you have a strap, a belt, this will definitely help you just grab onto the back of the foot and get that full effect stretch. So one more deep breath. I can't stress the importance of breathing into the stretch, so important. Okay, so I'm going to take a low crescent lunge here. And on an inhale, I'm going to straighten the front leg, arms come down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Great. Now, back in crescent lunge. I'm going to pivot my back foot about 45 degrees. I'm going to open up into warrior, very strong pose here. So, I'm in alignment, my shoulders are relaxed, my gaze is over those front fingertips. And on an inhale, again, we're going to straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink deep into the pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Nice and strong. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Relaxing those shoulders. I'm going to flip my front palm. Reach forward. Reverse warrior. Let that back hand slide down the back of my leg. My heart is always open towards the sky, keeping the front knee bent. On an exhale, elbow comes to knee. And again, keeping my heart open towards the sky. Good, let's come back to warrior. And we're gonna windmill our hands down. Step my back foot in generously as I straighten my front knee and fold. So I'm thinking of pulling my right hip back and down as I take this pose right here and get this juicy hamstring stretch on my right hamstring. So I'm gonna inhale, lengthen, look up, exhale, fold, maybe a little deeper this time. Good, I'm gonna bend that front knee. I'm gonna launch onto the right leg. So a little balance challenge for you here. If you want to, stay right here, if this is enough. If you'd like to challenge yourself, so you could come here, airplane arms, or you can come right here, bringing your arms all the way out in front of you, or hands can come to prayer center. Try to square off those hips, and then slowly coming up. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, chair pose. So my hands are in prayer. I'm gonna pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit here. Maybe my arms come up. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Good. On the next inhale, straighten. And on an exhale, I'm going to take my right elbow to the outside of my left knee. Gaze is up. Maybe I open up the arms a little bit, taking a twist. Gaze goes back down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, I sink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. 2, 1. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, we're going for that opposite side. So left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Maybe we open up. Now try, important here, to keep those knees together as best as you can. Don't let one slide in front of the other. Pulsing back in chair pose. Bringing the arms up. I know it burns, we're almost there. 7, 6, get lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming through prayer and folding. Whew. Inhale, let's lengthen flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the right knee, raise the left arm up. Exhale, come back down. Bend the left knee, raise the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Hands are either on your quads or your shins. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Exhale, prayer pose. Again, that intention or that mantra, deep breath. Moving a little quicker now. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive. Maybe our legs are a little bit straighter this time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Jump or step your feet back to plank pose. Holding it here, isolating the core. Rolling onto the outside of the right foot. Inhale, raising up. Again, maybe you're dropping down here. And back to the middle. Other side, same rules apply. If you need to drop down onto your knee, go for it. 2, 1, back to the middle. Now, if you need to drop to your knees here, perfectly fine. If not, exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, take down dog. Fingertips spread nice and wide, chest towards the ground. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Now going for that opposite foot. So I'm taking my right foot in, lifting my left foot up high to the sky, bending my knee so my heel's towards my bum, opening up that hip, still keeping my chest square towards the ground. Inhale, lift that leg up high to the sky. Exhale, pull it forward. Good. Taking a little twist here, so palm stays flat on the ground. Inhale, raise. Look towards the left fingertips. Exhale, come back down. Knee comes to the ground. Big inhale. Sink into it here. If you need to think of tucking your pelvis under, that's a great way to think of it. Feeling that great stretch in the front of your right leg. Big inhale. Exhale, twist. So right hand comes to the outside of your left knee, gazing over your left shoulder. Inhale. Coming up, exhale. Pulling the left hip back and down. Hamstring stretch, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe you wiggle your heel out a little bit more. One more inhale. Big exhale. Good. Now coming forward, I'm going to roll onto the outside of my left foot. My right palm stays planted. And again, if you need that strap, go for it. If not, try to pull those tootsies in towards your bum as you kind of twist open and feel that big stretch in the front of your right leg. One more deep breath. Good. Unraveling it all. Coming to crescent lunge here. So squaring off my feet and my hips, arms come up. Crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, arms come down, straighten the front leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Relaxing the shoulders. I'm going to pivot onto that right foot about 45 degrees, opening up into warrior pose. So looking over, gazes over the front fingertips. Inhale. Come to the middle. Exhale. Inhale. Middle. Exhale. Bend the front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking my front palm, flipping it over, reaching, dragging that right hand down the outside of my right thigh. Keeping my heart open on an exhale, elbow comes to knee. And keeping that heart open. Again, chest open towards the sky. Unraveling it to warrior. Windmill the arms down, step the back foot in generously as you straighten over the front leg. So pulling that left hip back and down again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Bending that left knee, I'm going to launch onto the left leg here. So if here is good enough, plenty. Awesome, great job, stay here. If not, you want more of a balance challenge, try to put your gaze towards something that isn't moving. Come to airplane arms. You can come to prayer center. You can bring them out in front of you. However you'd like to do it for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to prayer center. 2, 1. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, left elbow comes to right knee this time. Opening up, that option to open up if you need more of a twist. Inhale, exhale, sink. Hold it here. Focus on squeezing those knees together. Squeezing the inner ankles together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Open. Inhale. Arms come up. And melt down. Good job, guys. You guys are doing awesome. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the left knee, raise the right arm up. Exhale, down. Bend the right knee, raise the left arm up. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Jump or step your feet back into plank. Great. From here, if you need to come to your knees, go for it. If not, exhale, lower. Hover here, can you? Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Taking the right foot in, inhale, raise the left foot up. Open up that hip by bending the knee. Inhale, lift it up high. Exhale, pulling it all the way through here to what we like to call pigeon pose. So, in pigeon pose, I want to make sure that my front, the angle of my knee, is as square as it can be with my hips, okay? So I'm going to inhale here. Exhale. I'm going to try to fold over. That front knee. So maybe play around, walk your hands over to the left. Walk your hands over to the right. Back to the middle. Slowly climbing your hands back in. Good. Now we're going to come back to one-legged dog. Shoot that leg up high. Bring it back down. Come to down dog. And feel the benefits. Feel the difference from one leg to the other. It's amazing. Nice, juicy, awesome stretch there, that pigeon pose. Let's do the other side. So, left foot comes in, inhale, raise that right leg up, bend the knee, inhale, raise it again, exhale, pulling it all the way through. Again, trying to keep that squareness of the hips. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. So maybe walking your hands over to the right, creating space. crawling your hands over to the left. Back to the middle. Gently walking your hands back up, planting your hands nice and wide, and let's absorb those benefits. So reach that one-legged dog all the way up, bring it back down, regular downward dog here, get in alignment, fingertips spread nice and wide. Let's walk the dog a little bit. Feels much different now, doesn't it? Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Let's plunge it forward into our last plank, okay, of the day here. And let's make it an official plank. So this is option 1. Option 2, when I say make it official, I meant like right here on your forearms, holding an isometric plank. Very effective for the abdominals. If you need to, let me swing to show you. You are more than welcome to come on down to the knees. But if not, try to hold it here with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees wide, feet together, sit it down. Back into child's pose. Deep breath. Now, flipping it over onto my bum, I'm going to rock and roll here. So, my knees are tucked in, rocking forward and back. And on the third or fourth one, I want you to hold boat pose for me. So right here, holding boat pose. So if you need to, you can put your hands behind you to help you. If not, you are here. Activating the core a little bit more. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. So think of a string hanging from the top of the ceiling all the way up, pulling through your head. Breathe into it. Hold it here. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now, heels can come down. Flip the fingertips or the palms upward. Try not to let your heels leave the mat. And I'm going to roll down one vertebrae at a time, super slowly. Still sitting up tall. Great job. Okay, so now what I want you to do is feet are shoulder width apart, arms are out to a T, and feet are close to your bum. So, big inhale. On an exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Look towards the left. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, other side. Lots of twists here today. So twists are great for digestion. So any digestive issues you may have, these are the poses for you. Inhale, exhale, one last time each side. And you may notice a difference from one side to the other. That's normal. That's why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, like my Facebook page. I'm all about muscle balance. and obtaining, ultimately, or essentially, we would like to obtain muscle balance. However, that is not common. Usually people have a lot of postural issues, so let's address those right now. Speaking of muscle imbalances, have you ever noticed a grandma hunched over? That's called kyphosis. It's an excessive curvature of your upper spine. Luckily, it can be fixed. So your palms are going to be flat, right? You're going to relax your shoulders. Not even a grandma. If you're sitting at a desk job all day, you're most likely going to obtain that posture. Relax the shoulders. Exhale. Lift the hips up. Push through the heels. And then we're lowering down one vertebrae at a time, super slow. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Inhale, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to ask you to hug your knees in, roll side to side. We're going to take our fingertips, bring them to our big toes, and I welcome you to open up here to happy baby pose, pushing those hips down. It's a great hip opener right here. The name of it's perfect too. I mean, you literally look like a happy baby right now. Cool. All right. So next thing, what I want you to do is feet are up. We're going to add some abdominals into this. So I'm going to ask that you lift towards your toes and lower. So I'm going opposite hand to opposite foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, my fingers are underneath my bum. I'm going to lift my shoulder blades off the ground as I lower and straighten my feet down. Tuck in. Exhale, lower, look towards the tootsies. A few more. Good. Hug those knees in. Cool. Now I'm going to extend my left leg all the way out, while hugging in that right knee. I'm going to take my right arm out to a T, and gently I'm going to take my left palm to the outside of my right knee and pull my knee across while keeping my shoulder blade, my right shoulder blade, planted on the ground. Just gently bring that knee across the body. Feel that good stretch in the lower back. Another twisting move. Today must be a digestive day, I guess. Good day for digestion. All right. Inhale, hug in that knee. Exhale, switch sides. So that left knee pulls in. I'm going to take my left fingertips, bring them out to a T. The outside of the left knee meets my palm, and I'm gently bringing my left knee across my body. Trying not to let my left shoulder blade leave the mat. Inhale, back to the middle. And hugging in both knees again. Let's do a little Pilates move here. So extend the left foot out, pull in the right knee, So one foot's on the foot, one foot's on the knee, and switch. Switch. Shoulder blades are off the ground. Switch. 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 Gaze is up towards the ceiling. Three, two, and one. Good. Hug those knees in. Cool. All right, our last little Pilates abdominal move of the day is one leg is up straight. The other one is hovering off the ground. Shoulder blades are off the ground. I'm going to climb the tree that is my leg. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Switch. Climb up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. So this not only is an abdominal exercise, it is flexibility. I'm pulling my leg in here, getting some hamstring stretch in. 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good. Hug those knees in, rock it side to side, and forward and back. Again, on the third or fourth one, we're holding our last boat pose. Slide it back for you guys. Sitting up tall, sitting up tall. Whew. I'm trying not to let them hit the ground. So again, pretend that string is hanging from the top of the ceiling. If you want to go for the ultimate V-sit, go for it. I'm hanging here. My knees are together, sitting up tall. Let's tap down. Tap, 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 tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Roll it down. Hug the knees in. Good. Now, let's flip it over onto our bellies. We did a lot of core work, so let's get in some lower back work. Arms and legs are extended out. So we all know what a Superman is right here. We're going to do a Superman swim. So we're just alternating. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So sit it back to child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. And lastly, on all fours, neutral spine here. I'm going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg for a nice bird dog here. 2, 1, lower down. So my right arm extends as my left foot extends back, like someone's pulling you forward and pulling you back at the same time. Lower. You want to hold this for about 3, 2, 1, lower. Again, a very fundamental exercise that should be done daily. Extend. So, my core stays tight. Left arm reaches, right leg reaches, down, extend. And there's so many variations. So like right now, if we wanted to be super abolitionist, we'd add an oblique crunch here. So let's do a couple more. We'll do 4 on each side. was my just like easy video. I really want to get into my weightlifting and my cardio. So squeeze, 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 elbow to knee, and extend. Perfect. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. I'm gonna spin around a little bit. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Coming forward, lowering down. Inhale. And exhale, sit it back, child's pose. One more deep breath to finish the practice. Now, if you do have the time, I suggest lying down in Shavasana, just right here, with your palms facing upward, letting your ankles just go, let your feet hang outwards, and absorbing the whole practice in a meditative state for a minimum of 3 minutes. However, right now, unfortunately, I don't have the time to do it with you, but please do, like, if you would like to, lie down here, close those eyes, inhale and exhale, deep breaths, just let everything go, absorb the whole practice. I invite you to do that. So, from my home to yours, during this time of kind of crisis, I wish you the best day. I hope that everyone continues to have a healthy, happy day. And thank you again for visiting Launch Fitness and checking out another one of my videos. Please, please, please like my page. I have boot camp starting soon, which is right down the street from here in East Walpole at Bird Park. It's called the Empower Boot Camp, which starts April 4th, which is a Saturday. I'm super excited for it. Saturday at 9 a.m. at Bird Park in Walpole. If you can make it, I'd love to have you there. The more the merrier. It seems like we're gonna have a good turnout, so I hope you guys enjoyed this practice, and the light in me sees the light in you, and I wish you all a very great, amazing day. Namaste. Thanks, guys, for visiting Launch Fitness. See you soon.